Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Knowledge. This video is about 12 rare stamps worth collecting in year 2023. Number 1 is Mauritius Post Office Stamp issued by Mauritius in 1847. The value is around 12.8 million US dollar. Now these are the first British stamps which were created outside the Great Britain. They are the world's most expensive stamps. In 1993, a pair of Mauritius Post Office stamps consisting of 1 penny red and 2 penny blue were sold for about 6.1 million US dollar at a Swiss auction. Number 2 is British Guyana 1 cent magenta. It was issued in 1856 and the value is 11.6 million US dollar. Now this stamp was produced as an emergency solution when a stamp shipment from London was delayed. There is only one British Guyana 1 cent magenta postage stamp in existence, making it the rarest stamp in the world. Now this old stamp was sold for about $9.48 million at June 2014 Sotheby's auction. Before then, it belonged to John DuPont, an American man who bought the stamp for about $935,000 in 1980. Number 3 is Benjamin Franklin Z Grill issued by United States in 1868. Value is 4.4 million US dollar. Now Benjamin Franklin holds a special place in the US postal history. He served as the country's first postmarker and is featured on most US postage stamps. The most valuable Benjamin Franklin stamp is that of the Z Grill. Now US Postal Service use different types of grills to prevent the reuse of the stamp. However, the Z Grill was not widely used and this makes the Benjamin Franklin Z Grill postage stamp a rarity. Now only 2 of these stamps are available. One is permanently held at the New York Public Library's Miller Collection, while the other is sold at auction houses. In 2005, a Benjamin Franklin Z Grill single stamp was traded for 4 inverted Jenny stamp valued at 3 million US dollar. Number 4 is Swedish Trustling Jello issued by Sweden in 1855. The value is 4.2 million US dollar. Now this valuable stamp is one of the first postage stamps which were produced in Sweden. It was supposed to be green but got printed in yellow by mistake. This old stamp was sold for around $2.3 million in 1993 auction. Today there's only one Swedish Trustling Jello stamp and it's worth over $4.2 million. Now next is Sicilian Error of Color stamp issued by Sicily in 1859 and the value is $2.6 million. This valuable stamp has a printing error. It was supposed to be orange but ended up being printed in blue. Only 2 of these stamps are currently available. One of the Sicilian Error of Color stamp was sold for around $2 million in 2011 auction. Now this is 2 penny blue issued by United Kingdom in 1840. The value is about 2.3 million US dollar. This is the world's second official stamp and it was produced after the famous penny black postage stamp. The stamp was intended for heavier items and was used less frequently than the penny black. Now this expensive stamp was sold for around $1.7 million at a Swiss auction in 1992. Next is Baden 9 Cruiser Error stamp issued by Germany in 1851. Value is 2.01 million US dollar. This postage stamp has a printing error. It was supposed to be pink but ended up being printed in green. There were 4 copies of the stamp but only one of them currently exists, making it the rarest stamp in the Germany. Now this expensive stamp was sold for about $1.5 million in 2008 auction. Now this is inverted Jenny issued by United States in 1918 and the value is $1.6 million US dollar. Now the inverted Jenny stamp has an upside down print of the plane Curtiss JN4HM. This plane was used during the World War I and it was the first flight used to deliver the mail. Now only one single sheet of the 100 inverted Jenny stamps were created. In 2016, an inverted Jenny single stamp was sold for around $1.4 million at an auction. Another rare stamp is George Washington B. Grill, issued by United States in 1868. Value is $1.4 million. A normal 1868 George Washington postage stamp isn't worth a lot of money. However, it is worth millions of dollars if it has a B grill mark, which is tiny upward pointing dents. Now, in fact, there are only 4 George Washington B grill stamps that currently exist. One of these stamps was sold for about $1 million in 2008. Now, next valuable and rare stamp is Red Revenue $1 small stamp, issued by China in 1897. Value is $1.1 million. Now, the original Red Revenue $1 small stamps have some illegal text, so they were immediately replaced with new improved versions. Now, these stamps are a rarity and only about 32 of them exist. In 2013, one of these stamps was sold for around $890,000. Next is inverted pair Dr. Sun Yat-sen stamp, issued by Hong Kong, and the value is $814,000. Now this stamp has an upside down picture of the first president of the People's Republic of China. Only one sheet of the 50 stamp was printed, and there are currently 2 inverted pairs in existence, and one of them was sold for around $707,000 at a Hong Kong auction in 2018. Now another valuable and rare stamp is Penny Red Plate 77, issued by United Kingdom in 1863. Value is $805,000. Now the Penny Red Plate 77 stamps were initially neglected because they were not perforated correctly. However, these postage stamps are now valuable items that are worth collecting. There are about 5 of these stamps in existence. In 2016, Stanley Gibbons sold one of these stamps for about $645,000. And the last rare and valuable stamp, The Whole Country is Red. It was issued by China in 1968. Value is $2 million. Now it is the most expensive stamp ever sold in China, beating a record set in 2012 of 7.3 million Chinese yuan. Now this stamp contained a design error. There are only 9 of these stamps remaining in circulation. It was issued by a communist government to celebrate the full victory of the Great Proletarian Cultural Revolution and the establishment of 29 revolutionary committees across the China. It featured a map of China with the words, "The whole country is red," with a worker, farmer and soldier standing below with the copies of quotations from Chairman Mao. Okay friends, thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more informative and entertainment videos.